The difference between knowing English and communicating in English. There is a significant difference between knowing a language and being able to communicate effectively in that language. A person may know hundreds of English words and understand complex grammar rules, yet still struggle to express a simple thought in a real conversation. I believe this happens because language is not merely a subject that we study, it is a skill that we must actively use. When we learn English only through reading and listening, our knowledge often remains passive. We may understand what someone else is saying, but we may struggle to produce our own sentences quickly. That is why speaking practice is so important. We need to train our brain to think, organize, and express ideas in English. This process becomes easier when we practice regularly. Recording ourselves is one effective way to develop this ability. When we record, we become more aware of our vocabulary, pronunciation, sentence structure, and speaking habits. We also learn to become comfortable with our own voice. I believe fluency is not about speaking without making a single mistake. It is about expressing our thoughts naturally without constantly worrying about whether every sentence is perfect. Confidence comes when we accept that mistakes are a normal part of learning. The more we speak, the more quickly our brain learns to retrieve words and construct sentences. Over time, the process becomes more automatic. As an English trainer, I want to help my students move from simply understanding English to actually using it confidently. I also want to remind myself that I must continue practicing my own communication skills. A language is a living skill, and like every skill, it becomes stronger with consistent use. My goal is not merely to know English, my goal is to communicate clearly, naturally, and confidently.